Welcome once again to D-Bomb's Garage. This morning I got a little bit of a later start. What I want to do today is change out my taillights on Big White, change out my headlights on Big White, and markers. These things are ugly. The taillights weren't that bad, but I got new ones. They were priced reasonable, so got a pair of them. As of right now, I've got it up in the air. I'm going to drop the drive shaft. I'm going to change both the U-joints on the drive shaft, front and rear U-joint, and the output seal on it. I'm waiting for the new output seal to get here. If it doesn't get here by noon or next hour or so, I'll go get it myself. I'll go to AutoZone or O'Reilly's and pick one up. So for now, let me get ready to drop this not the differential, the drive shaft out of here. I don't know if you can see. See if I can't drop you here. Yeah, that looks like she'll be all right. I want to catch a drain pan under there just in case you decide to leave when I get the drive shaft out. These caps don't even look like they were touching the U-joint. Oh, I don't think they were. All right. Yeah, she's dripping. Let's see how that sits in there. Another loose one. Don't fit good. Should fit tight in there, but it's not. Interesting. Caps are definitely not fitting right. This one fits a little better, not by much. Let me check the spacer out again here. That might be all right. The other joint, definitely bad, so. Sorry about that little delay there. Oh, the seal hasn't come in yet for the transmission. I got it out. I got the U-joints changed. Everybody has their opinion on how to do them. I do them one way. The seal, which hasn't come in yet, for the rear yoke, obviously it's been leaking. I'm gonna change it. I'm probably just gonna run uptown, get another one. And when I get back, put it in, put the drive shaft back in. I didn't really like the way that U-joint was fitting in there for the rear, the way it was going on the differential itself. So that might end up getting changed again. Ow. And when I get back, I'll knock the lights out, get all that done. And I might take it for, well, I still have to get the front actuator changed, but that should be here tomorrow. And hopefully I have nothing show up today that's going to need to lift. If I do, then I guess I have to get the truck off the lift. Again, I'm going to run to town, see if I can't find a seal, get the seal back in, get the drive shaft back in, get it down, change the taillights, headlights, and markers. Get all that done. I might be able to take it for a test drive even without the actuator in there. Just kick it in the two-wheel drive and take it for a spin down the road and back. See how it does. Make sure it ships out okay. Adjust the carburetor still. I still got to do that. It's running kind of rich. So with that, I'm out. I'm heading into town. I'll be back in a bit. Later all. Oh, it's been about a day or so since I was working on the big white. I had a little bit of a snag. U-joint that I put in is the wrong one. Not gonna work. I have to break out the dial veneers and figure out which one I needed. I got that ordered. It's not in yet. It's supposed to be in tomorrow. Ate something that for lunch the other day and didn't agree with me, put me down for the day. So I'm back in the shop for a little bit, gathering up my thoughts on the truck. I got a delivery today of parts. Guess I'll open that up and see what came in. I don't think this truck came with a 14 bolt. There's no tag on it, so I'm gonna have to open it up and see what gear ratio it is. And figure out what the front is. A few other parts came in for the Camaro. Fuel sending unit came in yesterday, so I can get that in. Upper radiator hose came in, but it's the wrong one. Lower radiator hose came in. It is the right one. I did put the radiator in place, but I haven't done anything more to it. Defect them still have to get with the gentleman on the side shift cover. So for right now, let's just see what the other parts came in. And go from there. Couple air cleaners. One of the U-joints I needed. And that might be the kit for the front differential. Yeah, my bench is a mess right now. Let's see what I got here. Yep. There it is. That's where that one goes. That one plugs into the other one. And this goes back to the light indicator. I'll mess with this later. Up for right now, I got more parts coming in. I think I'll attack this all at one time. Hopefully the gear ratios are correct. I do believe it's supposed to be a 373. As I said, the U-joint will be in tomorrow. It's supposed to be in tomorrow. I'll slam all this back together real quick and hopefully have it up and running in the next day. I just don't feel 100% into it right now. So with that, this is Dennis from D-Bomb's Garage signing out. Later all. Well, once again, welcome back to D-Bomb's Garage. It's another day. Drive shaft, the U-joint at the differential was incorrect. I had to order another one. So that should be here today. I did get the new actuator with the front diff installed, plugged in, and wired up, and it does work. So that's a plus. I also went ahead and did the headlights. They look a whole lot better than what was in there. I put the new taillights in. So, and everything's working so far. The old headlights. Look like that. Garbage. Aftermarket. That's the passenger side. The marker lamps right there, they were pretty much garbage. So now I'm just waiting on the drive shaft, U-joint for the rear. Put the drive shaft back in and I can take it for a test drive. I did do a little bit of video the other day on changing the U-joints in a drive shaft. They were the original joints, so to use a little bit of heat to get the plastic injection seal out of them. So I used my torch on that, just heat it up until they oozed out. The front U-joint is correct. The rear has two different joints. One that's inside keeper. The other one is a larger diameter. And actually has the keepers on the yoke. I went tearing through all my miscellaneous caps. I did order brand new ones. This joint's not the right one. So either they have blew up a 10 bolt that would have had the correct joints on it, and put in a 14 bolt. Not sure on that. I'm thinking about knocking the rear cover off and check the gears in it. I gotta look in the glove box, double check. I think it is a GT4 ratio, which would be a 373 gear ratio. Well, I guess I'll find out later today when my joint gets in and I get it together. See if it binds up when I put it in four-wheel drive. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it's the right one. It is lunchtime. I'm gonna go and get something to eat. I think that's gonna do it for this combined video. The ride is almost ready to drive. The Camaro's still slowly but surely coming together. Guess we'll see what transpires. As for that, guys, I'm out. Like, subscribe, share. D-Bomb's Garage. I'm Dennis Baum. Later all. Well, Big White is out of the garage. Unfortunately, The U-joint did work, but unfortunately, whoever I got it from, or whoever the people I got it from, at one point, I think they changed the rear end in it. Got the drive shaft back together, correct U-joint, and took it down for a little run down the street, and it was binding. So what it is what they did is, I think they had an issue with it before. Coating for it is GT4, which is a 373 gear ratio. They put in a GU6 code, which should be the 342. So I put the cover back on, rolled it back outside. I thought I had two U-joints for the drive shaft for the Camaro. I only had one. I got that one in, got the other one out. So hopefully one of my friends up in Plymouth said he's got a 10 bolt GT4 rear end, and he'll have it out for me tomorrow. That might give me a chance to get a hold of the guy with the parts for the Muncie. Meet up with him, get those picked up. That's just not a good day. It's not a good day. I was hoping to be driving the big white truck and get it tested out. As I said before, I got the headlights in there, I've got the marker lamps in there. Taillights are in. That's just depressing to find that they put the wrong differential in it. Puts a dampener on what I had planned on doing. So with all that disgusting news or findings, I'm done for the day. Depressed, but not giving up. So with that, I'm out. Later all, like, subscribe, share. Need all the help I can get, people. Thanks a lot. Once again, welcome back to D-Bomb's Garage. This morning, well, mid-morning, making a run to Plymouth, Blunt's Auto, to pick up a rear end for the big white Chevy. I'll see how complete it is. Hopefully it's got the drums and everything. I'm pulling out the 14 bolt that has the wrong gear ratio in it and putting the 10 bolt back in it that has the right gear ratio in it. So I'm gonna put you over on the time lapse, and here we go. Well, we just got done picking up the rear end for the big white, getting ready to head for the house. So we're gonna start heading. Oh, I made it back from Bluntado. Got my rear end for the white truck. Getting ready to unload it now. Unfortunately, I don't have my stand with me. So we'll just set you right here. Hopefully all this is the rear end I got from Blunt's Auto. Seems like it's doesn't have much play in it. I'll just have to make sure I clean these holes up real good. Rust wise, looks pretty good. I'm not going to use the e-brakes, so I'll be cutting those off. I'll get all that out the way. Pop the drums off. See what the brakes look like. Clean the studs up. If the brakes are okay, I got the other brake lines on the other rear end I can toss on there real quick. Got the other U-joint. I think, other than where they hit it with the fork, I think that'd be all right. I'll clean it up. It doesn't look like it was been leaking through the front pinion. I'll get it tore apart, see what it looks like, and go from there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw you back on the time lapse, cut some of this stuff off, and try to get it cleaned up. I'll check my drums and everything out. So here we go, back to time lapse. Oh, I got it stripped down quite a ways. I'm gonna have to do axle seals both sides, brake shoes, drums. I think I can clean up. And the next thing I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop the rear cover off and make sure it's the correct one. And I gotta tap that little dent out. I don't hear it hitting or anything, so. And I'll bean it up, I'll be able to put new gear oil in it. I'll double check the gear ratio, make sure it's the correct one. But for right now, that's it as of today. I'll get inside, get some parts ordered for it, brake shoes, hold down kits, wheel cylinders, get everything coming. So with that, I'm out right now. Later all.